Hello and welcome to the Fortnite store review for the 26th of September of the 2021st year. If you are new to this, I spend a half hour to hour reviewing the new store. It isn't as, well, it is as chunky as last night, but a lot of it we've already reviewed. First, let's go over the things we reviewed and give you just the basic score of things we've already reviewed. Down here we have the soccer set. The soccer set got a base 6 rating. The idea of the different clothes was great, but they're all just reskinned OGs, and soccer doesn't do anything to me. And there's nothing flashy, and there's not a lot of extras put on them. Like, you could have put some back blings on them or something. Could have went with them for 1500. Yes, you get a lot of different styles in the outfits, and maybe that's worth 1500. But it got a 6 for me. It's a little above average. These soccer emotes, one moment, also got a 5 right off the bat. Some of them got 6s, some of them got 5s, some of them got a 3, but all around the entire area here got a big old 5 mid rating. It's okay, they're okay. If you're a soccer fan, they're probably your thing. If you aren't, it's probably like, whatever, let's pass it up. Now, Will Smith, if I rated this correctly, I believe this was my rating, yeah. Smith had like a 6 going for him, actually, and this got a 4 going for him, and they kind of middle out towards a 5 rating, just because there was extra stuff on the side. I had to subtract those extra stuff and just add him. He gets a 6 mostly because he's Will Smith, but it's obviously not that flashy of a costume. He looks good, looks like Will Smith, but it's not flashy, it's not special, there's nothing like really amazing about it. So it gets about a 6, I think. I think they gave it a 6 or 5 last night. I don't remember. So it's either a 5. It's probably a 5 either way. With 5.4 would be 4.5 to round up to 5 anyway. So it's going to get a basic 5. Venom got rated fairly high. The Venom combo got a 9. These are awesome suits. They come with a lot of stuff. This is a decent trial. This was the least rated thing. And it's got +1 for a pack, and for that, it's gotten itself a 9. It got an 8 rating and a 9 rating. This is so far my highest rated set right here. This entire place getting a 9. We haven't gone through that Street Fighter yet, because that's brand new. That wasn't in the store last night, from what I remember. It is. I guess we'll go through it twice, but no. I think I'm just remembering my skin series. This is the Camion Guy Bundle. I gave this one altogether an average of 7. Good skins, decent glider, kind of poop tools. The tools are like whatever. Some people like them. I know at least one person likes the Knuckle Buster. It's okay for an axe, but why Guile? Where does he have an axe? Then we had the Balenciaga, whatever. Clothes you can't afford to wear because it's more expensive than a PlayStation 5. I gave these altogether. It has about an 8. It got a 6 rating base, mostly because this were kind of this was kind of meh, and these are all kind of meh. They got some really bad ratings down here. These guys got 2, which are my worst ratings of all time so far, of all of my handfuls of like 5 episodes. But these guys saved it. These guys look really good. They're really decent clothing. The fact that it's got 3 different packs, even though I'm not a big fan of anything in the last pack, got it 2 extra points. So all in all, this entire area, Valencia, an 8. I do believe that is everything we've already done. So we will now go into things we haven't done. Starting from the top. Now, this is not a new item, but it has a new style. I am going to count new styles as new items if they're brand new, and thus tonight's entire thing will not lose one. I missed something last night. I gave the entire store a 7 rating, but I forgot that I had gone 24 hours without something new, so it technically got a 6 rating. In my ratings, every 24 hours without something new gets an extra point deducted. So if it's 24 hours nothing new, they get a point deducted. If it's 48 hours without something new, 2 points deducted. You can pretty much just wipe out the score if they have nothing new for weeks. I mean, today's. Sorry, I'm drinking beer. It's actually pretty tart. Elysian Dark the Moon Pumpkin Stouts was the stout. Supposed to be tart. So this is a red Jade. This is a Season X costume, but anybody who has it knows it has 3, well now 3. It had 2, but now it has 3. I don't remember when Blue Jade came out. I don't own Red Jade. So just Red Jade on her own has a kimono like, not even a kimono, it's like half a kimono looking martial arts style clothes. It's black, it's got red wisp clouds on the left side of it. Yeah, left. The back is very similar. She's got some throwing knives around the back of her belt, very ninja style, some rope around her arms to carry whatever her back thing is, and a mask, either because she's a ninja or because she doesn't want to spread COVID. She's got some, I would say those are chopsticks in her hair, but I believe those are just hair things they use. Because those ends, unless she's got 4 different chopsticks in her hair, I think those are 2 items. I've seen them before. These are them in buns, but I don't know what they're called. Regular pants and actually OG looking thing made out of bamboo. They're on her right arm. Right shin, which is not an arm. The blue one is basically a reskin. The bamboo thing down there looks more wood now. I forgot to say she's wearing socks with sandals. This is Japanese tradition, so stop mocking me for wearing socks with my thongs. Sandal thongs. It's basically just a reskin blue outfit, white clouds, socks almost stay the same, different wood thing, the chops, whatever the heck that is in her hair change colors. Her makeup changes colors, nothing too big. I do believe the wraps on her throwing knives also change colors. Now this is the new one. And technically our first new Fortnite Halloween skin. This one redresses it quite a bit. First thing, the mask is now a monstrous mouth. Second thing, her eye is now ghastly white and glowing. Her skin has taken on a kind of turquoise look, which I believe is quite normal for a type of zombie/ghost that you see in Japanese fiction. I want to say Japanese. I'm pretty sure it's Japanese. She's got some glowing symbols on those things in her hair. I don't think her hair changed style. No, it's still the same. It just lost any color. Lost, you know, the dye. Her outfit's design has changed to show what appears to be the tail of a Chinese dragon, almost like Shinron style around it. You can't really see the back, but I believe its head is back there. Yeah, her shoes also have some glowing emblem on it. I believe the dragon is glowing. It's actually pretty damn cool. So, all together, the outfit is unique. It's special. I don't know if we know this character from other outfits. Probably not. If it was just the first 2, I'd give this a base rating 5. It's not bad, maybe even 4. But with the new one, and with its style, with its glowing, its monstrous design, its color, the big change on everything, I'm gonna give it a 6. Monsters warm my heart. I'm a horror writer. I want to see monsters. I hope they do a lot of good with monsters. So yeah, it's gonna get a 6. It's got 3 styles and one of them's horror related, so it gets a 6 from me. Trinity Trooper from Chapter 2, Season 6. I never really got this one. Never stand still, jump as hard as you can get. So it's obviously the commander. It's Ramirez, right? But I don't understand what she's supposed to be about. Now, if we get away from reasons, it's a super colorful outfit. Like, I love how colorful it is. It's got a kind of cloth or maybe a leather top. It looks like a leather top with a broken, shattered skull face on it. The inside's some kind of pink leather outfit that matches her bottoms. She's got, of course, some OG stuff on her her lower legs, because she's the OG, as well as the storm tracker or whatever the hell those are supposed to be on her right arm, and the bandana, which is green. It's all very neon. If this person walked into a place with a black light, she'd blind everybody. She probably wouldn't. Her head might not show up. She's got nothing neon on her head. It's pretty decent. I'm going to say the shoes aren't as green as the rest of the green, so it's kind of thrown off, but not bad. It's got a second version, which is just as bright, but I prefer pink over orange. It basically just changes pink to orange and green to blue. But it's still good looking, still decent. You can see some layered, some kind of carved design in the shoulders there. And it's decent, huh? Yeah, her shoes do change color. Never mind. So while not the most impressive, it's plenty flashy. It's unique. Yes, it's a reskinned, OG, VOG, but it's a decently reskinned OG. I like the design. I like the outfit. It's unique. You even got sort of like a belly showing design thing there, which is always a plus in outfit style, but it also replaces it with that very bright costume version. I'm going to give it a 6 too, because again, it's not super flashy. Now, the problem with both of these not getting any higher also is they don't come with anything. Like, literally, you just get the outfit. That said, they're only 800, so that's probably worth it. Looks like in the featured we got some stuff. And guess what? They're all third-party emotes. So they're all going to get based on how long and how cool they look, but not the music, because I can't hear it. This is Wake Up. Oh, wait, hold on. So in about a 9-second loop of completely different, unique movements that don't really repeat until the loop repeats. Not terrible. Now, because it's a third party, it'll never read above a 6, but it gets a 6. When Fortnite decides to put maybe non-third party music volume noises on this to replace the people who don't listen to third party music, I might give it higher. But I honestly don't like the third-party emotes because of the fact that we can't freaking listen to them as streamers. Stupid as shit. Okay, another 9-ish second. Not bad. It's got some unique movements. Nothing repeats until the loop repeats pretty much. Got good arm movements. Kind of a almost monster thing there at the end. I'm not sure what Rolly's supposed to be, by the way. I got some twists and turns. Not terrible. I'm going to be giving this one a 6 as well. This entire list is going to be 6 if we're not careful. I think it's easy to count and not to average out a full 6 list. Oh, I miscounted that, damn it. That's about a 6-second loop. So it's a little shorter than the other two. It does repeat there at the end, but I think that's supposed to be the point of the music. And it's not terrible looking, though it does repeat some arm movements there. So it's not as it's a little more repetitive than the other ones, but again, that probably matches the music. It's unique. You can see the characters doing something weird. I'm sure if I had eyes instead of Ninja's emote or icon on, it'd be different, but Ninja's where I left on the skin series, I don't lose it. I'm gonna give it a 5. Oh, it is a synced emote, though. Oh, no, I'm gonna give it a 6 since it's a sync. The syncs are always special. Syncs will get a +1. Traversals will probably get a +1. I'm going to rate it as I would rate it and then give it a plus if it's something like that. That was about an 8-second one, give or take. Not too bad. Again, it's a sync, so I can't see the other person's moves. Not too bad. I like the little ballet thing going there. The a little hectic there at the top. Actually, the whole thing's a little hectic, a little energized. Not terrible. I'm going to give this one a big old 7. I would give it a 6, but then it's going to get a 7 for being synced emote. Then lastly, strangely, we have another skin. The Athleisure Assassin. Definitely not off the rack. So this one's not much as far as different costume goes. It just changes her face. So we'll just go on this one first. She's got some pink tipped blonde hair, which is actually very stylish. I like it. And more blondes need to do pink like that. That's actually very pretty. She's got some pink glasses, a mask cover, most likely for whatever she's in. It could be like a paintball thing, though. If you paintball that bare stomach, it's gonna hurt. She's got a weirdly zippered kind of tube top shirt going on. I'm sure it's zippered that way for a reason. She's got some... Oh, she's got one elbow pad, which would indicate she uses her right arm to hold something up, like a sniper rifle. She's got, of course, the belly showing, which is always very good looking in a character costume. Then she's got some black tight pants on, a trio of pink and black pouches on the side, and a knee brace where she puts her knees down a lot. She's definitely holding something where she puts her left knee down and her right elbow down, so likely sniping. Her other forms removes her hat, removes her glasses, removes her mask, or removes all three. And I don't know that face off the top of my head. It looks like almost like a Morph Ramirez face, though. All in all, pretty decent. Nothing too special or interesting. It does come with a back bling, which is nice. The back bling is a pouch of some kind. And then appears to be a Desert Eagle light gun and a holster on the back. Belt moves with movement, which is good. Her hair moves with movement, which is nice. It's a pretty mid-range one. At 12,000 for something like that, I'm going to say it's about mid-range. It's very nice looking, but I'm going to give it a 6 because it's very nice looking. It hits with me. I like it. Oh, what am I doing? Why did I put that all the way down there? Start a new section for the same section. Then I can't. Guys, we have issues. There we go. Then we had the Tumblers, which actually belong to her, and are 500. So if you want her entire set, it's going to cost you 1,700 for basically a backbling, a skin, and some tools, which is kind of high. Why I don't own her. These are pom-poms. If you don't know what pom-poms are, they are a weird tape-like object that cheerleaders shake around. I get a grassy hit. I don't know if that's unique or custom one or not. They wiggle at movement, so they probably wiggle when you hit them. They're obviously double tools is always a plus. You know, I'm gonna say that these aren't too interesting all in all. I'd give them like 3, but they're gonna get a 4 because they get that plus for being dualies. Let me calculate that. Kind of wish that I had been 6, I could have calculated it easier. Okay, with the rounding of up, it gets a 6. It was at like a 5 point something, but it was a high point. So it's going to be rounded up to a 6. So this entire area gets a 6. I am not surprised that it got a 6. That was going to be my guess anyway. It would probably be better if like I suggested, Fortnite would replace the third-party emotes with music that isn't third party once you turned off the third party music. But as it is, those emotes are silent. I can't hear when other people use them. I can't hear them if I can't hear them if I use them. They block out other music other people are doing I could hear. So in all, for me, third-party emotes are annoying. The next song, we have Aurelia Bundle, which appears to be Midas's daughter, killed. And then Oro, which appears to be Midas, killed. Don't ask me how they got killed. Don't ask me if it's actually Midas and his daughter, or if it was one of their copies that got killed and turned into skeletons. I don't know. If you get the bundle, which is always a plus for them, you'll get this screen. It only comes in the bundle. Look and listen for... Oh, what am I doing? It appears to show her with a golden gun in a cave of what appears to be circular items that give me sort of a Skyrim vibe or ESO vibe, and possibly skeletons or something surrounding her. It's very weird, kind of creepy. So in Oro, you get Oro and that pack link. Oro, the sun's light will guide you, is a golden skeleton, which makes us think it's sort of like, well, it's an Oro soul. Sort of like Oro is Midas, as far as we can figure. This is Midas's daughter, the one that can turn, that has the same power. The name is completely flew my mind. We have a golden, inhuman-looking skull with missing, which her jaw looks funky. Kind of almond-shaped eyes. She's got hearts on her skull up top, a cross, some kind of lining around her eyes. She's glowing by the looks of it. She's got a golden crown on, which appears to shimmer. Golden hair, which kind of dulls at the top like it's real hair. A cape of gold and black. The black is inspired in gold and makes it look washed out gold style. She's got a white shirt on, which is kind of unique, but it's in the style of almost Assassin's Creed. Does that not look like an Assassin's Creed outfit? It's got a red sun on it, which is a little different. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spells. Okay, they're Lulu from Final Fantasy VIII. Including, and that's not even including the chain she's got around all those belts with the sun holding it together. She's got belts or ties around her arms. 2 of her arms are bones, and it's kind of make them kind of freaking out. Give me the willies for some reason, just being able to see the bones like that. Most don't think to put both bones there when they show bones and arms like that. It's usually cartoonish, and they move, which is kind of gross. She's got wraps around her hands. Her hands are skeletal fingers. It's really good detail, actually. I am pleasantly surprised by the kind of creepy detail in this skeleton down here. You can even see the vertebrae behind her neck. Her pants are sort of leather looking, stitched together. Her boots are almost pirate or what was that era called? Yeah, Victorian era boots. Lots of pirates use Victorian era light boots, or pirates in movies. They got the sun symbol on them. They're tied up with some cloth, possibly to protect damage, or something. Tie them tight so it's waterproof. Who knows? All together, a very well detailed, extremely well detailed, cool wrap. It's not like. It's got this cool sun emblem going on its back. I'm going to give this one a 7. It's really good, well done. It's not something I bought or I think I'm going to buy. I'm not pulled towards the Oro set, but it's well done. Her Flail. A Flail is a mace that is spiked and is going to kill your opponent in 1 or 2 hits because A, it's heavy, and B, it's spiked. It's like hitting someone with a spiky hammer. Got 2. Wait, does she have 2 versions? Oh, she does. Oh, just like the other one, she has an off. So if you want to turn off her glow, burnished gold. Burnished gold lets you run her not glowing because glowing is seeable by your opponents. Believe me, I've caught a few people hiding in bushes because the character glows. So the Flail is the same idea, gold and gold glow. Go on and off, they just call it there. It's a mace. It's almost a typical mace, be it it's gold. So I don't know how long it would last in combat, because gold isn't very durable. You can see some dents in it, actually, and some chips. It's got a golden staff. It's got a golden chain wrapped around it for apparently no reason, unless that, yeah, you see that knob at the top? That would indicate that the mace's head comes off. You can use it as an actual, like, hanging flail, whatever those are called. It's interesting. This was before they had the hanging weapons, I believe, before Ghost Rider. Was Ghost Rider the first one to have a hanging weapon? It's not the most impressive looking tool. I'm not going to say it's super cool. It's kind of get it. Of course, medievalness is going to get probably a 4 from me. And the fact that it can have glow and turn it on and off is going to get a 4. But it almost got a 3. Soul's Curse is a wrap. It's mobile, which is a plus. It's the sun. And it's got a weird design, which is a plus. Its middle range kind of reminds me of the chicken's futuristic design, but actually it's a stitched version of her Assassin's Creed costume. It's got a gold ends and a gold top. So not terrible, actually. It's not like the most intricate movement, but it's not terrible. I'd give the gun without the movement, maybe the wrap without the movement, maybe a I'd give it maybe, oh, look at that gold on the handle. Actually looks good on a gold person. I'd give it a 5 normally, but the fact that it's a movement makes it a little better, so it's going to get a 6. This is Oro. He's basically the same thing as the other lady, except for he also has no gold, just skeleton king. Now here's why we think he's Midas. He came around about the same time Midas died by getting eaten by a shark. Apparently. So that Midas died, and then this skeleton king, A, he's gold. He's glowy gold. Even though you can turn the gold off. B, he has a scar over his eye, exactly like Midas does. Remember, Midas looks like he's blind in one eye and has a scar over it. So that made us believe he's Midas. That said, he's basically the same costume as the other character. You can see his rib cage a little more. He also has the 2 bones, which are just as freaky looking on him. Same pants, same type of boot covers up top, but it looks like his boots have worn away to show his skeletal feet, including a severe arch, like severe arch. I'm now rubbing my feet, wondering if that's how my arch looks. My arch is my arch that severe? I'm going to give him about the same thing as she does. That one is a good, well-designed skeleton. He has a back bling, which is whatever the heck this is. Radiant mantle. Oh, it's got his crown on it. Goes gold, no glow, and then skeleton king version. The stitches are gold in the gold version. And when you turn the skeleton king, it turns the things on the bottom there black and white and a chain black, which is kind of cool. Yeah, she's gonna get a 7 too. Now we got Skeleton Glider. This came out with Oro originally. It's a dragon. It flies. It looks just like the pterodactyl as far as movement and look goes, but it breathes. Was that fire or molten gold? Do that again, sir. Please spit at us again, sir. I was originally going to say fire, but the way it peters out there looks like molten metal being breathed out. He has a cold version, which we'll look at because it's easier to see than the glow one. You can see he's plated together with armor, gold armor. He's got a golden rib cage. He's got gold chains all around him, some sign hooks, a nice wiggly tail. He breathes fire. He flaps his wings, and then he's got a bone version for Skeleton King. Ooh, okay. The bone version actually looks pretty badass. I don't know why, it just does. It's like something you fight in Skyrim. I'm going to give this one actually an 8, because while it is basically the same design as the other two, it's things it does, and the way the armor's plated off the side there looks good. And even its carrying thing is different. It's got like, I don't know what you call them, foot stirrups or something you put on a horse for him to hold you. And also, this thing in the skeleton mode looks kind of gross and cool at the same time. So he's getting an 8, which is maybe one of the top tier gliders I've rated. All in all together, let me add this up. Did I have that right? Hold on. I think I did something wrong here. Oh no, the 4 took it down. Okay. Okay, so me ranking the mace low killed it. It would have gotten a 7, but the mace killed it, so it's gotten basically a 6 rating. So it's got a high average rating. Altogether, the whole page here is above average. But I'm going to say that that's because this thing got a low full rating. It's below average. And these guys were way above average, high and mid ratings. This guy was low high rating because he was really good. In fact, if it hadn't been for him, they probably wouldn't have got a 6. They would have gotten a 5 or 4. So now we're out of the featured area. We're now into the dailies. It's another chunky one because of all the other extras they had down here. Look how far it is to go. So it's going to be another long review. Oh. Yeah, these. Sorry, I had to label everything. Or I forget what the frig I did. These guys we're going to call them Jade Trooper. Okay, so next up we got our dailies. Our dailies are different every day. It's very rare to have a daily show back up. First on the daily, we got an emote. It's infectious. Okay, wait, I missed this dude. Nope, that's an 8-second emote. That is a 22-second song. Holy shit. So it's a 9-second emote, which is impressive to begin with. So we get some long emotes tonight, but that is a 20-something second song to listen to. Because even though it sounds like a repeat here, you can tell it goes up an octave, and then it gets a little harder. And altogether, it's a hectic, a fun 9-second emote. And I like EDM, especially well done EDM. It's a long emote. You know, I'm going to have to give this one a 8. It's a really well done one. See, this is what you could earn with the other emotes if they weren't so silent. Flatfoot. This is from Chapter 2, Season 1. There isn't a lot to her, but she's cool looking. I think she's a unique face, a unique skin. She's got some cool hair going. I like hair like that. It just kind of goes around the front like that. She's got a tank top on, white. She's extremely dirty. I don't know what for. She's been rolling around in the dirt while being a cop. She's got a Fortnite police badge on, which I guess might be an island police force. Considering we've only ever saw I.O., she's one of the few actual police officers around here. She's got a mag case on her right armpit and a gun under her left armpit. She's got a green pants, just kind of normal, and a belt. It's all very normal. It's all very nice, too. It's really well done. Dirt kind of throws me off. I don't know why she looks like she's been rolling around trying to smell like a strange puppy in Undertale. She's barefooted, which made me think she's escaping from a scene of something. Like she's in an action movie. I forgot the actress name. Why the hell can I not think late at night? But she's Die Hard. She's supposed to be Die Hard. Even though the character in Die Hard is the guy whose name I do remember, but I don't remember. Because at this time it's important I remember. And when it's important to remember, I remember it. So now her dirtiness makes a little more sense because she, as he has before, has been crawling around the vents. And this makes sense because I do believe it was in the original Die Hard. He has a gun taped to his back. He pulls it out and shoots Hans. And that's what sends Hans through the window. Spoiler alert, by the way. You can tell the gun's different on her back than the one here. This looks like some basic police pistol. This looks like some kind of modified monster. They may have listed one from. She may have listed from one of the terrorists. I like that it has duct tape on it. By the way, the duct tape should be contacting our body, but the back links very rarely actually contact her body. They kind of float behind us magically or magnetically. Okay. As it is a reference to Die Hard, and I just got that, I like it. It's very kind of just a normal skin, but it's not a bad skin. I'm gonna give it a 6. A little above normal. A 6 mostly because it's a reference to Die Hard. This thing's been out for I don't know how many seasons now, and I just got that. Going Commando. This is the Commander. This is the Commander. This is the main character of the original Fortnite. She's the first skin you had, and she's in a lot of the trailers. And this was before Battle Royale existed. She is thought to be in probably the most prolific character in Fortnite skins, aside from Jonesy. It's kind of a competition between them two. It's really strange she has no story inside Battle Royale, like Jonesy does. We always kind of assumed that she would be Jonesy's partner, or his boss. We thought maybe that was who was calling him the first time we heard Dr. Sloan. But, nope, she has nothing. She's not part of I.O. as far as we know. She has no I.O. skins or outfits. She's just a commander. It would probably hint that somewhere along the line, the world of Save the World, which endures a similar storm to this world, somehow got rifted in or pulled into this world. Whether or not they're in the same, whether or not I.O. is in that world doing something, or from that world, or is this somehow related, the two worlds somehow more related than the storms, we don't know. That said, this is an OG skin. It's an OG, and considering that we have an OG skin a lot like it, with two different outfits on it, it isn't something I would ever purchase even for 800 V-Bucks. I really shouldn't have to say too much about the OG skins. It's just, they're all the same. They're just different recolors. I'm going to give it a big ol', even though she's original and it's a seasonal outfit, a big ol' 3. Sorry, the Commander. Just because you're vintage doesn't mean you deserve more of that. I have plenty of Commander outfits, so I rate it way higher than that. Then we have the Bouncer. So the emote is about less than 2 seconds long, of course. A 9-second song, which is pretty typical for a 2-second emote. That said, the emote is extremely weird, extremely fun, very weird. It's traversal, so It's not bad music. I would normally rate this probably a 5. It's going to get a 6 for being traversal. Second is for you 90s kids who used to play hacky sack. I don't think anybody does this anymore. Everybody's on the damn phones. If you're wondering if I could juggle like this, the answer is no. If you tried to get me to do this, my soccer skills would send the freaking thing flying, probably. That'd be the best I could get out of that. But, let me see what's that. About a 4-second emote, so not terrible, but not long. It's not traversal or anything, but it's fun to look at. It's fun to have when you're with friends. I'm gonna give it a 5. Yeah, 5. 5 is okay. It's okay. Jubilation. About a 2-second emote again. No music, not traversal. It references Sidenfield, which I'm not a big fan of. It's getting a 3. So we have some stinkers in here. Actually, ones I think are stinkers. No offense if you don't. Which will bring down the otherwise amazing score of infectious. Maybe I should buy infectious. Let me calculate this. Yeah, it's gonna get a 5 rating. Those stingers at the end kind of hurt it. Those, especially those 2 3s. So in all, this entire session gets a 5 rating, despite the fact that this is definitely earned its 8 rating. It's the Dailies has a 5. Now we're at Ferrari. Now, oddly, Ferrari is no longer in the game. They removed the Ferraris. They replaced it with the Whiplashes are back. Despite that, Ferrari's back in the store for some reason. Don't look at me, I don't know. These aren't the most interesting costumes in the world, technically. It's just kind of a girl in a loose Ferrari shirt that says fur. Fur. Does it say Ari or does it also say fur? It just says fur. It's supposed to be stylish, just putting the first 2 letters of the name is kind of dumb to me. It's a yellow, hers is yellow, black and yellow. Oh my god, red, black, and yellow, which is basic Ferrari colors. Black hat with a Ferrari symbol on it. Some pants that end at the ankles, some high heels that have red ball tag things at the back of it for some reason. Then we have his, which is black and white. I really prefer the black and white out of them. Blue jeans, white shoes, similar hat, and then just a regular old plain backpack. Everything here is very plain. It's nothing special. It's actually very, not anything I would buy. I guess if you're a Ferrari fan, maybe. But even as a racing fan myself, I love racing. And I'm like Ferraris, especially the older ones. I don't see anything here for me. If the shirts were cooler, if it had something to do with cars, maybe. But all it is just a hat. The hat's the coolest thing out there. The emblem on the hat. So I'm going to give both skins probably about a 3 rating. No offense, Ferrari. And I'm going to give the Ferrari Turbo, it's going to get a 3 rating too. So it's all just an average of 3. But because this gets a combo, I'm going to give it its +1. So it's going to average out as a 4. Song thinks I'm tripping. So it's a 4. It's low, mid-range. It was even high-low range a few minutes ago. And that's almost done. But then they added this. Yay. Why not? So if it sounds like I've reviewed these people recently, it's because we just passed them up on the skin series. But we actually haven't reviewed them in here. Why they added this Street Fighter in days after this Street Fighter was here, I don't know. Maybe these sold really well. And they're like, oh, we should put these guys back in. First, we have Ryu. Ryu's. Stop it, Ryu. Oh god, you're gonna switch back and forth because I can't control it. Ryu is from Chapter 2, Season 5. He's got two forms, as you can see, switching back. His white gi outfit with black belt and sandals, and then his kind of Armageddon-looking outfit with a greenish pants, green-brown pants. Just muscular toes. Oh, he doesn't have sandals. Never mind, he always shows his muscular feet. You can't fight in sandals. A band tied around his left arm, and a furrier face. All in all, it's a decent one. It comes with a back bling, which is this white sack. Oh, look, we can now look at this. And it's got an emote. Shoryuken is one of his moves, not his most famous move. And then he just kind of poses like that after it, which I believe is his finishing pose. I honestly don't remember if he says anything when he wins, or if he just stands like that in the game. This is probably Chinese on her belt, his belt, or Japanese, I don't know. Maybe someone can translate that for me. It's a good outfit. It's a famous outfit. These built-in emotes are always a plus. And it's got two outfits with it, so you know what? He's gonna get a, they go 7 for me. Yeah, he's gonna 7. Now this is Chun-Li. She's also got two outfits. Her original outfit, which is this, I don't know how to describe it, kind of Chinese-looking outfit with the bobs on her hair, and then the brown tights around her, and then the long shoes, and then the secondary outfit. Oh, there we go. And then the wrist tires with the spikes on them. Don't ask, I don't know. And then some pearl earrings. Then she got a secondary outfit, which is kind of replaces her whole getup with blue tights and a vest and just studded wristlets. I look more natural, but I prefer the original look, actually. Whoops. She comes with this as her back bling. It will lightning kick emote? Outfit includes that. It will say a special move that these characters don't use in this game from Street Fighter 2. You can hear Hadouken, you can hear, I think you can hear Sonic Boom, maybe? Stuff like that. And she comes with this emote. Chun-Li uses her feet in the game. She gets that move, and then she has a move where she jumps and kind of like spin kicks. And those are two spammable moves that can be used to annoy the crowd of her opponent. Also, that one might sound familiar because that exact game sound is also in a crazy-ass movie where Jackie Chan played Chun-Li for a moment. I can't remember the name of the movie. But I remember Jackie Chan's name, so that's a plus for me. It's just as good as Ryu's. It's good looking. It's very well detailed. It's got the secondary emote. And a cool back bling. It's also going to get a 7. Is signpost formula. It's not like the most impressive one, but there's some detail to the wood, which is kind of nice. It's got that symbol on it. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's just his name in that language. I don't know. I don't know. That sounds like fighting. That might be like sounds from the game, and you see wood shedding. It's not terrible. It's not like there's anything too special, but it has meaning to it. It's the signpost you can knock off in the stage, both in the Street Fighter games and in Nintendo Smash Brothers. It's a decent sign. I'm not going to give it too high, but it gets a high mid rating at a 6. We get the 7-star Flail, which is her weird ass wristlets, look like a tire, tied together on a pole. I think that might be the same sounds it was doing. I'm going to give this one about a 6 too. I like the way that it's the thing tied around it moves. Scarf? I don't know. And then their glider is this guy. Skoi. Is that his name? I don't know his name. He's a big old Chinese sumo wrestler like guy. It wiggles in the wind. It doesn't really move with movement too much, I don't think. It'll wiggle in the wind. It's an inflatable. It makes sounds like fighting, like the character does. If you go forward or backwards, and it'll say destroy when it's released. And you hang off of his belt, which is always dangerous. And it's okay. It's not like the most impressive one. It's kind of cute. It's gonna probably get a 6 as well. I'm gonna give it a 5.5, but I'm gonna round that up to a 6. And then we'll go ahead and average that out, but of course it's gonna get it on an extra +1 for us having things over there. Yep, it gets about a 6 average. So that gets about a 6 average, and that will be the end of our thing. So now we get to average out the entire store, and I'm afraid with some of the stinkers, it's just going to be another average store. We'll see. Especially with the Ferrari. Maybe below average. So first we had 7 for the Street Fighter Guile series. 9 for the Venom combo. And 8 for Valencia, whatever. 6 for the Soccers. 5 for the Soccer Emotes. 5 for Smith by himself. 6 for the Dailies. I'm not sure. Sorry, 6 for Jaden Trooper, that area up there. I forgot to +1 the Skellies, by the way, so they got a 6 technically. So 6 for the Skellies. $5 for the Dailies. $4 Ferrari for the bad one, and 6 for Ryu's set. Mostly because it was just a bunch of 6s and 2 7s. Okay, that's going to be a large number. Add together. Math numbers today. 1, 2. Oh, I know this one actually. I don't even need to do any actual division. This one's easy. So it's gonna be an 8. That's not, oh, wait, no, I'm sorry, a 7. A 7. It's going to be a 7. So the entire store gets rated as a 7, which I think a few of our stores have been rated now. It technically got a 6.7, but that gets rolled up to a 7. So tonight's store, between a red jade with a monster face, golden skeletons, dailies with a diehard, kind of poopy Ferrari, some meh soccers, a kind of meh Will Smith, some amazing Venoms have been here for a while. Good Street Fighters, and interesting Balenciaga sets, the entire store ranks up to another 7. And 7 is high mid-range or low range if you want. I count 7 as high mid-range. Either way it could go. So it's a good store. It's a decent store. There is some here I wouldn't touch unless it was part of a pack, like I touched those 2 tools from Street Fighter. That said, there's some here I wouldn't touch even if it was part of the pack, right, you 3? So in all, it's a decent one. I do recommend picking up, if you're into it, these guys are pretty cool, especially Oro and his dragon. Vecchus is cool. Flatfoot, I appreciate now that I get the reference. I definitely recommend picking up this bundle. Get the freaking bundle. Kinda wish the bundle had these guys so you don't have to spend more money, but get the bundle and then you have money. If you have money and time, get these guys. Now, they didn't have to give us a damn 2D emote. No one pays the damn 2D emotes and uses them. I would use only the 2D emotes only if they would randomize the extras. So thank you for joining up with me again. I won't be playing tonight after this. Gotta get ready for the sleep so I can get up early in the morning. I'll work again tomorrow midday technically, so we won't be playing. And I will see you next time I see ya.